Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome in if you're new. I'm so happy y'all are here. This is your midweek energy check for the last week of August 2024. I'm pretty excited. I'm really excited for September to roll in, and also around the time of this upload, our Mercury planet is stationing and finally going direct, so that's going to help out immensely for everyone across the board. Okay, now if you missed the weekly reading, no worries. There's a pinned comment, a quick link in the pinned comment section down below in this video, so you can just click on it and go on over and check it out, because all those energies are wholly relevant right now. Okay, now for our midweek card in the weekly reading, we got imagination. We're getting reminders, so I think this is important energy. My child just got up. Hi, Lucy. Okay, now this one reads, life's difficulties are a call to consciousness, grace-inspired events that challenge us to reach beyond our limited thinking, and we do develop this limited set of faculty as adults, because by the time we become adults, we are sort of indoctrined by society and the way society wants us to behave, and they try and decide everything for us basically. But right now we are being prompted to use our imaginations, especially if something that you wanted in your world did not materialize, or if it came in a kind of in a skewed version of what we had already drawn up for ourselves. But look, no worries again, because Source has got us. Source wants our best evolution on this planet, okay? Why wouldn't Source want us to grow and be our greatest while we're here? There's no other reason. But the one faculty we come in with is imagination, and I want you to try and tap into your imagination and see around your reality right now. If something, hi baby, I get right to it. Sorry, she's so sweet, girl. If something has materialized, or if something didn't materialize for you, please be calm. Please be patient with the process, because what's happening is Source is trying to co-create with us right now so that we can bring to our circumstances situations and experiences that are actually healthy and good for us, something that's going to be beneficial and productive in our world, okay? Because we don't always know that, y'all. I hate to be the bearer of that news, but we don't know everything. Unfortunately, we do not. We have a limited scope as a human being, and especially when we're grown up. That whole peripheral energy that's out there for us, it's kind of gets shrunken, and we get this tunnel vision, and we're adults, and we're doing things by the book, and we're trying to get our lives, we're doing the things in our practical lives that make the wheels turn for us, which is so important. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff happening, okay? So when things don't, show up for you like you may have thought that they should, please tap into your imagination and try and think of all the other positive possibilities. Okay, I mean, that is the root essence of the energy that's happening right now. It's just urging us not to be conformed, not to be disappointed with what we are experiencing or seeing in our 3D reality at the moment, because that's not all there is to it. And as long as we can keep our vibe high, keep our core solid, not deteriorate into disappointment. Because the whole time we're wallowing in disappointment, we're not creating anything strong or fabulous for our future. Okay, we're just creating more of that. All right, and toward the end of the week, in the next couple of days out from this reading here, you're going to be prompted to absolutely honor that part of it, is be here now. Dive into where you are, even if it's something that you really didn't want. There's something here for us. There's something here that we're supposed to look at. There's something here, if we can engage with what has actually arrived for us, if we can engage in where we are at the moment, there's something that we're going to pick up on that's going to be seriously valuable for us going forward. Okay, so kind of don't run away from reality, but don't overinvest in it either. Okay, and try to keep your thinking process in the present moment. Try not to allow yourself to, venture back into your memory banks for too long. Try not to cast out into your future, especially with any negativity right now. And the best way not to get all hung up in all of that stuff is just to really keep mindful of being dialed into now, right now. Okay? And I really don't think that there's anything outside of that message that I need to touch on. I'm not getting anything else, so I think it is that simple. Please remember, you have an imagination. It's a skill set for a human. All we got to do is remember that it's not this or that. There are a myriad of possibilities if we can stay open to them. Okay? Now, I do want to kind of elaborate on this because it's so cut and dried. It's not black and white, but it is cut and dried. I want to elaborate with, I'm going to use the Power of the Elements Oracle deck. Sorry about the motion in the ocean of this camera. This is the Power of the Elements Oracle deck. It's awesome, and Cassie White is the curator of this deck. Now, I did pre-shuffle these cards, so I am going to, at this point, just cut them, and I'm going to fan spread just like I do the Grace cards. That's what I'm being prompted to do, so that's what we're going to do, all right? I'm going to just pull one card to see if it can clarify or give us a little bit more on this imagination card. Otherwise, it is pretty simple, all right? It could be just that straightforward and simple, especially if this card does mirror that one. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. All right, okay. We gonna do this. All right, now the card that we got is number 15, 16, 17. Lovely. This is value yourself. Value yourself. Okay? Spend time nurturing you, and that's what this whole weekly reading is about. So please, again, hit that link down in the pinned comment section below if you missed the weekly reading, because that's what it's all about this week. Taking a little bit of this beautiful eddy that we still have in our energetic realm. Right now, we still have that sort of, it's not a total stop in our energetic reality, but it is sort of an eddy, a slowdown from all the retrograde action to go inside and spend some time nurturing ourselves, figuring out what we are, where we are, what we want to do, how we want our lives to change, how we want to progress in our world. Making those like resolved decisions within ourselves, also understanding that using our imagination, it's subject to change. Okay, it's subject to, I lost my clicker, but we'll be all right. And find that sense of self. Find that sense of self-love and self-appreciation. And if you are going to spend some time going back into the past, don't commiserate with yourself about anything. Just see it through the lens of grace and realize all of that stuff that you've been through, and it's a lot. I know it's a lot. It's brought you to this moment, and this moment is huge. For you to be a human being on the planet right now is astounding. The odds are astronomical. Okay? And there's energy here available right now that's never been present for us on this planet. So in that respect, we're just divine beings being blessed with a whole new set of circumstances. And if we can get a hold of our self-love and our sense of self, our sense of purpose, a belief in our own journey, a belief that we're supposed to be here and we are important and our expressions into the world matter, things are going to really take off for us in our world. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. It doesn't matter where you come from, where you've been, and where you haven't been. It doesn't matter what you think you have or don't have. This is for everybody. Sometimes we have to make an exerted effort to reconnect with our wise self, to reconnect with our sense of self-love, because a lot of stuff in our worlds, it just chips away at that. I'm not sure how that was set up, but let's not worry about it, and let's not spend time going, why me and why this and why that. Let's just dial into right now, figure out where you are, and figure out where you want to be, okay? And this card could not be better. This is the energy that we are in right now. It is prompting us to take that moment for ourselves, however you got to do it in your daily existence, okay? and make a way for you to feel the affection that you have for you. Okay? You gotta do it. Nobody else can do this for us. It's all about self-appreciation right now, because that's going to give us the confidence to move forward in the new energies that are about to show up for us. You don't want to miss this wave, y'all. You don't want to miss this wave, but the only way that we're going to have the levity that we need is to remember how amazing that we are, how gratified that we are to be who we are, how blessed we are to be on this planet right now. Okay, and it doesn't matter. Figure out how to do it. Tap into your gratitude. You know, find something to be grateful for, because that will change your vibe into an appreciation stance. And when you got that vibe going, it's easier to go into self and appreciate who you are. And once you've tapped into that, your vibe is riding high enough to ride the wave of this new energy that's coming through. Okay, I know it sounds very complicated, but honestly, it's not. Honestly, it's not. We just have to override the programming that we're being given on a daily basis that tells us that we're not strong, we're not capable, we need the system, we can't do things outside the system, that we have to do things the way that we're being told to do them, which is total. Okay. And I'm not saying break any laws. I'm not promoting anything that's going to hurt you or get you in trouble, but I am telling you that there's a way around stuff, and there are more opportunities and possibilities if we just take a moment in our self-love, in our self-appreciation, to remember that there are other options for us. Okay? It's not cut and dried. Well, it's kind of cut and dried, but it's not cut and dried, okay? There are other options. Just tap into your imagination, and you can get to your imagination easily. That's not a big deal. You just have to remember that you're an amazing creature. You have faculty. You've got skill. You've got strength. Use it on yourself. Use it on yourself first, because once you start to do that for yourself, you can do it for everybody else, and that's the name of the game. Get yourself in alignment right now, and that way when you are exerting and expressing into the collective, it's a valuable measure. It's a valuable effort. It'll be something that really resonates with the world, and it's changing right now. You know, it's like get on it, or you're going to miss it sort of energy. And I don't like to put it like that, but it is kind of, you know, there was this big divide, a big separation that happened, I don't know, I think it was like 2 years ago. I think it's kind of been a mutating thing, but it's been, the essence of it has been the same thing. It's like there's been a division. There's been a division between people who want to rise and experience joy, and the people who deny that, firmly deny it, and refuse to rotate and mutate and change with this new energy. And I think that time has passed, but there's still like a lot of little energy waves that come through all the time that we can either catch or we can miss. So that's why I'm here. Hey, that's why I'm here, to remind you that something's coming up, something is happening, something is big right now. And we spent the last several weeks getting ready for this. You got a couple more days to do that. But come September 1st, the energy is absolutely going to change gears, okay? And I did mention in the weekly reading that the energy of September, and I believe it's the 1st, it's before that new moon on the, I believe it's, I'm not sure, but I think it's the 2nd, but it's going to be a Virgo new moon. Mercury rules Virgo, at least in my book, to my knowledge, which means, and Mercury's just about to station and go direct. There's a lot of little synchronicities happening right now that we can take advantage of if we realize what's happening. Okay, so that's why I'm here, and I'm hoping that this reading will resonate with you in some way. Don't forget the number that we got was 17, which is also what? A life journey number. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you, I will be posting this card plus the copy on the pages from this oracle book, so that you can read it at your leisure, you know, and comprehend it at your speed. I think I take up a lot of time on these readings as it is yakking. I don't want to like just read, and I'm not all that great of an orator. So I will post that on the community page for you. This is the oracle card for the midweek, okay? And this is your energy for the midweek, imagination. So just remember, it's much bigger than you could possibly even imagine. But try. Okay. All right. Thank y'all for being here so much. I appreciate your presence. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. It really does help in the view algorithm. And if you care to share this video, please, please do. Give your peeps a heads up on what's happening, because this is pivotal. This is the changeover right now. So take advantage of it. Keep your imagination tapped into. That made no sense. Tap into your imagination and keep that activated, because if circumstances come in that ask you to look at your reality, you may want to use your imagination to think around what is being presented to you. You're not stuck, and don't let anybody try and tell you that you are. Okay? All right, thanks again for being here, y'all. I don't have my clicker, so I'm just going to pretend to click off, and I will see you soon.